Alright. And back. Time to press the button yet again, my friends. I believe last time we had failed, right? We had many plans, and we ended up doing exactly none of them, because we ran into a whole variety of problems, accumulating in lack of fertilizer, lack of seaweed, lack of transport, big problems, much confusion all around, crying and weeping, lamentations of women, so on and so forth. We've all been there, usual family reunion stuff. But we managed to take care of a good deal of it, right? And we now have one fertilizer factory going 24/7 with the good recipe. And I think what we have to do first off, before I touch anything else, is to triple that, right? Because one factory is not enough. Where are we going? Where are we going? There's the fertilizer factory. And we have room right here. So we're going to double the fertilizer factory right here. Well, triple it, rather. It's going to require bringing in more materials, which I am happy to do, right? I'm just happy all the time. I'm so happy to play Factorio. Alright, so here we are. We will probably get urea from here since it's only a trace amount needed. And we will just have one dinosaur haul in biomass because that stacks worse, and then one dinosaur bring in seaweed and ash. And so let's see if we can work out a way to make this actually happen, right? Funny that I have this, but I also have a biomass producer up there, and that one's more reliable. Carbon dioxide's holding up very well considering I kind of kneecapped it in my attempts to retain biomass for proper usage. Alright, more pipe in inventory, right? Oh. That's unfortunate. Alright, so you will come right here, because that's unarguably interstitial space. This should move over as much as it can. Do we suppose that this line is real? It certainly looks like it, right? It's coming out of here, so yes, entirely real. Oh, and we're overflowing on acetylene. Maybe I should be doing something about that to not let that happen. So, do I violate the integrity of the lead patch right here? Maybe. We need 2 automated factories. That's for certain. Automated. Bam, bam. So we're going to need 2 of these, and we're going to need 2 caravans. And so I can probably fit this all in if I can just get rid of this seaweed line, right? Or at least reroute it to right here, and through that violate the integrity of the lead ore patch. But I haven't needed it in dozens and dozens and dozens of hours, so there is hope, perhaps, that I won't need it now. Putting this on top is... well, this is tragic, just to begin with. So go like that, and you don't even need an underground anymore. No idea what was going on here, but it wasn't clean. Not how you and I would understand clean. Alright, so good-ish? Good-esque? We definitely have seaweed now. That is so refreshing. But we are not making fertilizer near fast enough. So we will work on that. Okay, have we given ourselves enough space? I want to say probably yes. All signs point to yes. And this won't go all the... This goes far enough. Nice. Yeah, they're really heading on that. They want to take that outpost. Wonder why. Alright, so now we got to arrange this somehow. So we'll be getting urea from right here. I guess we bring that line up now. Like so. Like so. Here, have that. Here, have that. So we will bring it up like this, I think. Don't need much. Can afford to have some tangle here. Not a huge amount, just some. Oh, I'm gonna need more arms. I'm gonna need fast arms too. Alright, we're gonna worry about that when it happens. This line needs to be not doing what it's doing. So this actually cut anything? I worry whenever I do that. You're still attached. You're still attached. You're still attached. So I didn't actually hurt anything. But the fear is so strong. Let's make the factory a little more resilient, right? Alright, so best way to arrange this. We do... That's the minimum for that. I don't really have enough space, do I? I might have to violate the integrity of the ore patch, which is tragic. Here, we don't even need to dip down here with lead. If we're going to be doing this, let's do it like all in with our whole heart. Here, you don't belong here. You don't belong. This is going to go straight into that, which is a problem, right? So we can't leave this entire... Oh, we can if we do this, which is entirely legal. Entirely within the bounds of the law. You have no cause to detain me, officer. And we're going to end up with a little juke here, but we can live with a little ugliness in the world. Uh-oh. Alright, we're going to have to do something about this. Get rid of that. Oh, it didn't even take an entire stack. Help me. Help me. Many problems. Many problems. There's no room to even consider stuffing it with more. Because it's the wrong shape and size. Why do I make automated factories when I need fluidized bed reactors? Fluidized bed reactors. Go get stone, it says. Go get iron, it says. Ugly. At least these are smaller. Why aren't you... Oh, you're not picked up because I don't have room. Then I made the reactor, so continue on my business. Alright. My business is having problems. What to do with all this lead? I guess run up to the propane maker, I guess, and overstuff them with lead? Yeah, that's a good idea. Take these plates. I'm gonna get more, just to completely go out of it. There we go. Propane continues to be made at great cost of lead, but, you know, it's no huge problem right there. So down in here, we continue picking up now. I managed to not get any seaweed in my inventory. I consider that a major win. Alright, now. We need another fluidized bed reactor, unfortunately. So, let's go... Oh, we have stone right here. That's nice. Let's just stand here and get the stone we need. Looks like some of the stone is backing up. That's good, question mark? That's something that's happening, question mark? I recognize this as a phenomena, perhaps? I don't know. None of this is iron. Is that iron? That is iron, but I'm close to actual iron here, so let's just go get it from the real box. Right here. So we need another fluidized bed reactor. We need to get rid of these 2 racks. The trials, the tribulations, constant suffering. That sulfur spur should be cleaned up. It doesn't really mean anything, but it's not going to be used. Alright, so down here is where we are working. We have to put in 2 caravans. So let's just put one right there and right there. Just dream with me for a second. One of you. So this isn't enough, so my dude, don't do that to me. So if we do something like this, this is possible, right? So like ash and seaweed comes in here, biomass comes in. Yeah, biomass comes in here, I think, and then feeds directly in, and there's a line like this. No, there's this line. Oh, we need it on the other side. We need urea on the near side of the belt. And the way to do that, I guess, is just to curl around. Yeah, that's going to have a lot of trouble getting the biomass out. Unless I find a way to scoot this over another, which, you know, I might. I think this will probably work. I also don't like it. Because the idea is we have fertilizer out right here, right? We use fertilizer with the good recipe. It's the most complicated one, but everything's cheap and renewable, so don't complain. Maybe I can get it on the other side of the belt here. It seems like a better way to go about things, right? So let's see if we can manage that. We want it on this side of the belt, right? We want that stick not to be there. Why aren't these connected? There it is like that. Alright. So it's now on the far side of the belt. Now it is on the near side of the belt. And so when it comes across here, we won't be able to do this. Yeah. And then this is biomass out. This is going to have to be at least this, right? And that's unknown if that will be sufficient. Okay, so that's biomass and urea. You should be assigned to a whitelist only urea. Trying to keep a balance here so it doesn't hog it. Biomass? No. Alright, so what we need now is dinosaurs, because this actually works. And like right here, we'll have that feed that way. And we'll have a line like this. Comes down over, and we'll feed right here. And so we got seaweed and ash, and we have biomass. So let's do biomass first. Biomass soar. Go get yourself food. Go up to biomass depot. Fill cargo. Come here. Empty cargo. Do this for the rest of your life. Now, over here, Yeah. We need to make deliveries, so we want a twosie, right? We can do it like this. Okay. So we want the things involved are ash and seaweed. Seaweed. Done. Alright, so dino out. Let's program you up. Add destination. Go to the snack bar. Store food. Add destination. Go to seaweed. Yeah. Seaweed outpost. And then they stack to 50, right? Which is terrible. So that means 500 in a row, 1500 total. I guess you get until caravan has seaweed in quantity 1100. That should leave 8 slots open, right? This leaves 6 slots. No, we're only gonna do that. All right, and then I want you to go to the ashery, right here, right? And I want you until caravan has ash in quantity 3,000, 4,000. And I want you to come here and you wait until circuit condition and then until target. Circuit condition is, of course, comparator equals go, and then we got ash. Until target has ash in quantity 3,000. Until target has seaweed in quantity 1,000. And this works, right? Well, if not, we're going to figure that out in a second here. Go, my minion. Now, unfortunately, we have a problem. We have to move the seaweed still. We are not done here. Okay, so like this, and then you gotta come down right there. We have to get out of this area entirely. We are vacating. I'm bringing in seaweed despite having a full seaweed line right here, because I don't trust I'm always going to have a full seaweed line right here, you know? So that's a seaweed. And then, of course, we do this. We were struggling so hard to get biomass and to get seaweed that I am just pulling in seaweed from other areas, and we're just going to leave this to jam like this. We're going to try to never use these lines again, if we're lucky anyway. Alright, see, there's a guy just dropped off biomass. Good for him. Well, I guess you guys are seaweed. Here, so let's canonize that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And you are ash. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Good. Then here, let's direct. Now we need a few more of these guys. I'm going to make by hand because I don't want to run back in because I'm kind of busy right now. Okay, good. Power on. This has everything it needs but ash. This has everything it needs but ash. Why don't you have power? Okay, there we go. And we're going to see if this keeps up. Now, we have to do this. Yet still more seaweed in our inventory. And we leap south, like so. Bam. Alright, so this should... Oh, wait. There we go. This should now be triple fertilizer production. It looks like we have fewer dinosaurs waiting than before. What are you doing? You're filling your cargo? Why is nothing happening here? Oh, because I took away half of the loading surface. That would be my bad, friends. Oops, I say. Okay, right there. Better? Question mark? Alright, now chase down this. Oh, is that you? Yes, he's here. Okay, now we have Ash getting placed everywhere. And the question is it going to be able to keep up? It needs... No, the answer is absolutely not. The solution is faster arms. Okay, so that's definitely not going to work out here either. Means this also needs to be done. Okay, so now let's take a look. Are we keeping up? Yes. Why is it not loading? Yes, it is keeping up there. Oh, it also has to load up seaweed? Ooh. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, and you guys are going to have to be faster too. This is what's known as a good problem right here. Oh, we're actually... No, it's just not ticking. We're loading faster than it's ticking. Another good problem. Alright, so you're going 24/7. You're going 24/7, right? Sure looks like it. Alright, now to look at the beautiful, beautiful graph. FERT. So, for a very long time, we've been hovering around 60 a minute. And then we went and we increased it, and we're up to 120, and now we're up to 360 a minute. That would be a factor of 6 from where we started, and I think the fertilizer question has been resolved for the time being. And biomass is renewable. Ash is not quite renewable because it's mined, but I'll make a renewable ash generator soon, and seaweed is entirely renewable. I suppose not entirely, given that I'm now pumping in advanced inputs. But the point is, I don't think I'm going to run out of it. So hopefully this dinosaur comes back soon. Hopefully we're generating... Here, let's pop up and look at the seaweed generator. Because we are putting great strain on that. I imagine I might have to increase the loading capacity. You know, how much can be loaded in a unit time. Maybe put more balancers on the belt in case there's problems there. You know, normal things. And soon I'm going to take calc and make it right. We don't have any excess coming in, which is interesting. I'll take a calc. I'll burn that down to fiber, burn the fiber to coal dust, turn the coal dust into ash, and we will have completely renewable. So we have loading problems still. So, see where the loading problems stop. Like, we're having no problems up till now. Oh, we're having saline water problems. What did I say I was going to do when this happened? Oh yeah, salt mines. It's like, you have the right idea, but we need to be more barbarous about this. There you go. All of you go on the other side. That should help bring these guys on the side. Despite this, we're doing alright. We are short of saline water. Let's take a look. This is a problem that will need to be addressed. Yeah, we are. It's going to lead to a widespread shortage if I don't do something about it. Which, you know, maybe I'll get around to it, but I feel like production is way beyond consumption at the moment anyway. Alright, I don't care. This is good. Congratulations, everyone gets a medal. The seaweed question has finally been addressed. The fertilizer question has been addressed. I should go take a look at the methane production, which was the actual real and true beating heart of all this. And then I need to go get more caravans. Maybe more caravans first. Yeah, go get more caravans. Maybe stop in at the saline water generator I set up over there. We had a salt mine that was just pouring salt into saline, which obviously needs to keep happening. Oh, I've got so much belt. High five. High five, Dino buddy. That's a salt. Is that the salt mine I'm using? No, it's over here. There's another one I can turn on, though. Alright, so adventure of discovery time. Tech is still going, so I don't have any real problems. These all fall into the heading of fake problems. Why is saline water so high pressure here, but it was so... Like, that's... This indicates that this is not even going, right? Because it's trying to underflow in. So you are still going, but it's... Alright, we gotta take a look at this. Saline water is not getting over to the top level enough, which means it's cut off somewhere. Which, you know, completely par for the course. This is absolutely nothing new. Okay, we're gonna... So this one's going south. So I really should have drawn this one north. Maybe I'll do that now. Anyway, let's go snag dinosaurs like we said. And then one day we'll make trits. One day. Bam, 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 bam. Good. But after I manage these chores, we are going to be doing arums and then arum waste processing. So this is me kind of abandoning the intelligent debugging solution. Oh, unfortunately this goes into heavy oil. So I can't... Do I have a line here? Are there any lines here? Oh no, there isn't actually. We want a line like right here. Next to the crude oil, I guess. Something like that. Anyway, where did I leave my saline? No, seriously, where'd it go? Right there. So right here, and then we will want to juke ourselves over. I'm probably stepping on my own toes right here in a way I don't fully appreciate. I'm sure one day I will. That's what's important, right? And eventually our foolishness is resolved. Oh, this might not be the wisest move, eh? And when it comes to smart moves, it doesn't really look like there is one. So maybe right here. We're impinging on copper territory. Yeah, we want to come down right on the other side of the caravan right there. With the borax and casting sand. Right there. I'm just assuming that the saline line was cut somewhere, or wasn't as robust as I thought it was. And my solution is just to run another line from area where we do have a lot of saline to area where we don't. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we have two saline networks and they've been disconnected somehow, and one being totally fueled by, gravel, and the other one being fueled by the actual real saline production. Or maybe this one's isolated and it's supposed to be providing supply and it's not. One of these things is probably true. My point is, if I just drag this north, we will be able to unambiguously link the two. Right there. We shouldn't have done that. Probably should have done this instead. It takes 5 seconds. And if it spares me from being tripped once, it was time well spent. Oh no, there's a newer line right there. Okay. So we'll have to juke over, which is just fine right here. Biomass, soil. Continue making. Oh, we have a tuber void right now. Which reminds me I really should be trying to make better potatoes. But I need manure for that. I might have it at this point. Alright, so right now, yeah, they're all the same network. I wonder why this one has so little and this one has so much. Is it just piping issues? I mean, I can believe that. Uh-oh. Don't like seeing dinos having to wait. We're all going now, right? Yeah, it looks like we have excess saline. Alright, I need to go get some more concrete. I need to... Here, let's take a look at seaweed. Seaweed production was kind of juked up. Good. Alright, so just let this work. This will impact fertilizer production, because I'm pretty sure we're drinking down the seaweed as soon as it's made. However, on the upside, we are undoubtedly making enough fertilizer now. So it's one of those good news, bad news sort of situations. Yeah, another stack of concrete, please. I really should go refill my cliff explosives, because I'm about to start excavating new land in old territory, which I'm pretty sure I have not adequately prepped. So let's go visit that. Oleochemicals coming close to overflowing soon. Soon we'll have something to do with you guys. But all in all, have handled that well. I was gonna look at moondrops, right? Let's swing by fertilizer one more time. Just kind of eyeball it. Shouldn't be having any problems, and if it does have problems, it's undoubtedly seaweed. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, we are out of seaweed now. So it's gonna really suck when these go quiet for lack of seaweed. Like right now. I mean, there's seaweed right there. Should I be putting it in? But that seaweed is just drawing from the same bucket, you know? It's all coming from up here. I will have to consider this. I'll have to come back. This is a potential problem. The fact that this backup is slowly getting cleared is another potential problem. But that one can be solved easily. Just make more wood, right? All right, so over here, we are needing hands. Done. And then we are going to be putting the arums basically right here. I've decided I'm going to site the arum plantation here, and then we will put the gas processing in this area. And that will be very tidy, and we'll have more space for other stuff later. And it will also, despite the fact they're so very stingy, they will serve as part of the green firewall. Alright, so we've had this going. This has tried 20 times and has not made a single proper moondrop. And it failed again. We're going to have to go get more eventually. Maybe that eventually is now. But we are out of fertilizer, which is bad. We are still turning it into methane here, which is good, and we are just so full up on methane. So mission accomplished here. Formaldehyde should be made in proper quantities now, and I'm just, okay, I will go look at that. We will trace this all the way back and, you know, tick all the boxes, check all the goals. No, not right here. We have made our stone wool pile for the Cadaveric Arums. That's gonna hurt when I have to finally start using those. Seaweed has arrived, so this is still going. Man, we use a lot of fertilizer. Alright, so down here, this is now going as fast as it can, and the next step is to expand this out, right? Which I need to do, just not right now. This guy's waiting for plastic. Plastic is coming ever so slowly. Alright, so this is going as fast as could reasonably be expected. Show me plastic. That's when there was this is when we were out of formaldehyde. This is when there was backup. So that's our full production potential right there. And now we're at steady state. We're at 110 every minute. That's not very good production. I am not inspired by that number. Alright, another problem. Okay, forget everything. Forget everything. Put our heads down. Put our heads down, let's go look at Grodd. Because I know I have to finish off the Grodd plantation. There's one more touch need there. And we are undoubtedly ready to make that touch. So let's go down here, and you are completely full up, like, it's so weird to see. Our Grodd plantation is here, right? Yeah, so we're building up Grodd seeds now, which is good. Give me some Grodds. Let's get the rest of the plantation online. There. Are you actually moving? Why aren't you moving? No seeds. Why aren't you moving seeds? Because for some reason, this was stopped. Embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Okay, so they're all going crafting speed 1. Takes 150 seconds, blah, blah, blah. Oh, why are you going? Because you were turned off. See, this is why this required an additional touch. We're going to have to come back, too, and make sure everything's venting correctly, because there's no guarantee there. Alright, so turn yourself around. All these Grodd that you have hoarded, time to return them to the system. They will start making seeds. The seeds will overflow into here, and then this will back completely up. And then the Grodds will pass forward, and we'll go into here, and we will store Grodd flowers, and then that will fill up, and then it'll come here, and it'll go to the evaporators, and then it will make dried grod, and it will come here. So, all right. Hopefully that was the last touch, but we're actually going to have to come back on here and check on it again to make sure all of the products are filling up. Anyway, now it's time to put our head down. Pretend everything... Yeah, sailing water is rough. I'm going to have to evaluate that soon. Yep, that is no good. No good at all. I mean, that's way bad right there. And the way to fix it is salt mines, right? This salt mine goes into just a saline water generator. Are there other ones around here? Phosphate, that's already being used. So it looks like we have one more. That's a little ominous, don't you think? But we'll do it. Alright, Sue, now, Cadaveric Arums. We get to finally move ourselves forward a little bit. Oh, time for grenades. It's a grenade party, ladies and gentlemen. Bam and bam. And we have to clear this space. It's time for explosives, my friends. Explosive forestry. Bam. Bam. I wish I had cluster grenades even now. This would make it so much better. That one tree gets complete. Oh, I gotta get more power poles. That sucks. We'll set it up and then we'll load it. Bam. And this thing shut down. Get down there. No longer needed. You were never needed in the first place, but now you are super duper not needed. Bam. Bam. I definitely have enough land. It's so fortunate. I'm gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We are all gonna make it. Alright, let's go get some more power poles. Fortunately, it is way over on the other side of the base, but, you know. There. Do I have enough pipe? Probably not. Go get some more pipes, too. Power poles and pipes. Oh, this thing, this blueprint, shouldn't actually be here. Definitely doesn't belong in quick bar. Yeah, that doesn't belong. Well, it's very rarely used. How about that? Hopefully never used again. So I only... Where is the next ammunition? Uranium ammo. Oh, it's in the next level? Okay, good. And this is just one U-238, and as I recall, that shouldn't be that hard, right? And piercing rounds magazine is 24 damage base. And this is 5, and this is 8, and so this is 3 times the damage. And the piercing rounds are already ripping them apart, so the uranium rounds, when I get them, will definitely be just fine, right? Uranium. That starts here. What I want is uranium-238. Why are none of you green? Oh, there we are. Uranium hexafluoride. Oh, wow, I like this. I like how it's making the radiation symbol. That's nice. 0.9%, 1.5%, 0.47, 2.42, and this comes out of just uranium hexafluoride? No. Uranium hexafluoride that's hot and cooler. What? This already looks terrible. How am I going to tell the outputs apart? No, really, how am I going to tell which one outputs the hotter one and which one outputs the cooler one? Does it matter? I mean, literally doesn't matter. It requires 114 to 146 and it outputs 147. So if I mix the two together, then it will naturally fall into the range that goes back into this. What? But I also want to siphon it off, I think? Yeah. I am not looking forward to this. I think this is going to be very, very fiddly and error prone unless the buildings are designed just absolutely uh, completely 100% intuitively. Then what the hell am I even looking at? I need cold uranium hexafluoride. So you heat it up, maybe? So you take yellow cake, hydrofluoric acid, fluorine gas, and you get 70 degrees. And then you can start here and you get half of it hotter, and you get half of it hotter, you get half of it hotter, and half of it hotter, and half of it up to 242 degrees Celsius. And then what do you do? And then you take the other fraction, which is 54 degrees, and it starts here, and you cool it down, and you cool it down, cool it down, and you cool it down, and you cool it down, and eventually you get here and you get uranium-238. This is crazy pants right here. I don't understand this at all. Like, what do you do once you get up here? Or did it start up here and you walk it down and then you walk it up? I could believe that. But what do you do with the uranium? What do you do with the hot stuff right here? Like, literally, what do you do with the 242 degrees uranium hexafluoride? It should be the easiest thing in the world to just cool something down, but I imagine Pi has different ideas on that. Where are you, yellow cake? Uranium pulp, level 3. So uranium ore, it goes into there, and it goes into there. Powdered uranium. So 10 powdered uranium makes one of these. And this reduces, and this reduces, so it's probably like 20 powdered uranium. Maybe like 18, something like that. It's uranium grade 2. So it's, yeah, it's a lot. You need to process a lot. But I shouldn't look at any of that. It doesn't matter. The point is, it'll be triple damage in the turrets. And if I make a shell of those turrets armed with uranium bullets with a artillery in the center, it'll work out great. And then later on, when I stack up a whole bunch of laser turret upgrades, I'll be able to switch over to that. But in the beginning, I don't think it's going to be enough, because initially laser turrets are quite weak. And I don't want to deal with the power draw, and, you know, reasons for this and reasons for that, and so on and so forth. You know what's going on. What was the other thing I was going to do? Pipes. I was going to get pipes. And then I got distracted looking at tech I don't have access to, making plans that will only come true in many, 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 many hours. So let's just, as I keep saying, let's put our heads down. Let's actually push forward on the tech tree. Now that we have hopefully backstopped our production a little bit, eliminated some bottlenecks, we stand on firm ground. We stand on the illusion of firm ground. Yeah, I think I believe in that. Now the big problem with building this right here is that it's inherently just going to go right to left, which is, you know, very un-American. It's probably the best way to put it. I like it when things flow from top to bottom, and I like it when they go left to right. This is going against my nature. Oh, not you. Can I do this? Can I plant them? That would have been an interesting thing to consider. So after this, there's our greenhouse. But right now we're going to need two inputs. Like, we're not going to be using these inputs right now. We're going to have them. Then we've got a line that goes this way, obviously, and a line that goes that way. And then our blueprint, again, please. Only we're facing the other way this time. No, it should be like this. Because this one's going to have to go on the bottom. Yeah. It's like, I guess this is not the proper way. This should be going this way. And this should be going that way. And this has 3 inputs. One input will be coming out. Oh. Kind of has to be like this then, doesn't it? If it has 3 outputs, then one output will be like this, and then right there. And then one output will be like this, into right there. And then you will be doing Cadaveric Arum seeds, the non-acid gas production. And so you will be picking up from right there, and you will be putting down to right there. Alright, so this is obviously not aligned correctly, because all this needs to be picked up. All this needs to be moved over quite a bit. This is just for space again. This will all be moved in time. This has to be sliced off. Go right there. Because we have to put our splitter right here with output priority to the right there. So this is where we get our seeds out. And we'll probably put a seeds out caravans area right here. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Not right there. Actually, yeah, it is the proper way for it. Alright, right there. That's seeds out. Which means we have a rums out right here. I guess I just leave it here. Is this proper sighting? It isn't bad. I mean, it needs to be moved over exactly 1 unit, but it's not bad. I've done a lot worse. Alright, move everything over exactly 1 square. Yes, I know what I'm asking. Yes, I know. Alright, so... what are you doing? What is this guy doing right here? Sitting there kind of flailing. Alright, so... a rum factory. Tell me about yourself. Sand, seeds... Oh, we only need a double right here. Okay, well, let's fix that, I suppose. And as per normal, we are assuming that we're going to be using this same factory for the next recipe, whatever it is. So that's probably a worse and worse gamble, given that, oh no, look at copper. I'm planning on completely rebuilding this base relatively soon. In the blue science pack tech tier, certainly. That will involve abandoning all this. Maybe I'll rip it down. I don't know. The point is, I am planning ahead for a future which may never come, so perhaps I'm being foolish in this, but yeah, well. That's one of those, not the first time, not going to be the last times sort of things. Good. I guess we'll just draw power from up here, right? Guess why not? Alright, so now it's time to start the actual workout. No, I should go get... No, not yet, not yet. Soon, though, soon. Give me Cadaveric Arums. So here is our main belt going in and out. Let's give ourselves some space. Oh, this is going to have to go up a little bit, huh? This entire thing up. Move. Alright. You are making Cadaveric Arums, of course. So we have this line in, this line in. That's pretty not great, I suppose. Maybe I should have the liquids going down south. That seems alright. Alright, so we'll have stone, wool, and sand come right here. And then we will have seeds come right here, leaving only inconvenient A. So let's copy you. And Mr. Rum goes out like this. This gas wants to go north, so you will come right here. And we will deal with the residual gas very soon. And then water. So now let's... So we're going to do the same thing we've done for all the others. 2 in the middle, and in and out, and then 2 on top, and this will be mirrored right here. So this is going to be right here. So we'll get water from the south. Right there. Then kind of looks like we have nothing to do for coal gas, but to hook it up right here. Yeah, has to be done. Because if I was to invert it so the coal gas is all pointed towards the center, it means that the other 2 gases would be misaligned, and there would be much weeping as a consequence. Now, unfortunately, this is going to mess up my tiling. Alright, so these guys are connected, and then that's how that gets in, that's how that gets in, that's how that gets in. Then we need power in, like this, obviously. Gonna need more of these. Gonna need more chromium, unfortunately. Sucks. Alright, let's go on another treasure hunt. I should be making pathways here. I honestly should move this all down a couple steps to have proper walkways. Move this all down by 2. 2. It is an enormous pain to do this. But Yeah, this is my last chance to cite it correctly, so might as well do it right. Just stand still. Alright, while this is happening, uranium-238. Oh, I have no recipes for it, so there's no sense in looking at it. Rayon's on the way. That's certainly something. Let me help. I can help. I am a helper. Okay. So, so, I am such a helper. Meat sack can help. Meat sack is just as good as machine. Yes, believe, believe. Okay. So all done. All this in the name of a walkway. Proper sidewalks make a neighborhood. What can I say? Right, so that walkway is right here. Bam. Run this out so we know we're going to use it. So at current damage levels, I think that would be something like maybe 70 damage a shot. Something about that, if I get one more upgrade on that. Times like 12 shots a second. Maybe there'll be more by then. Maybe we'll be up at like 1,000 damage a second per turret. Per turret, of course. Maybe that'll give biters a bad day. Like, anything that's not a behemoth biter should just get in range of that and evaporate. Just total existence failure on site. Now it wants me to go get rubber. Kind of anticipated this, didn't I? Probably going to need circuit boards. Yeah, it's a fine shopping trip. The failure to shop correctly is unfortunately never going to go away. It is a problem between the keyboard and the chair. Let's just say we're kind of familiar with it, and the subject has resisted corrective measures. Get rubber. So that's great. Alright, so now up. That's good enough. Alright, done. And we're out of small parts. Hopefully I don't need anything more. Hopefully I can actually get this up and going today. That would be... Okay, so... Okay, we are backed up on fertilizer. This is what I was hoping to see. Go see Moondrop area on our way back? Sure. Sure, let's go do that. Let's go look at Moondrops. Problem is, I'm hand moving the Moondrops, the actual mushrooms over, so that it's gonna run out of test subjects soon. Yep. Yeah, it's at 199. It's burning through them. Alright, so we are now full up on methane. Methane's crushed. Alright. Great job. Everyone did a great job here. Everyone can be feeling good about themselves. Except for you. You've gone 66 cycles and you haven't produced a success yet. Why exactly am I feeding you electricity? You know, that fertilizer doesn't come from nowhere. It requires progress. Alright, so what we need to do is we need you to... This takes a ton, like just a huge amount of time, right? So put 2 right there, and put 2 right there, and then in the middle, that is how you get out, and that is how you get out. And this is how you get in, I think. And I do 2. And then you only need 1 in. Alright, so that should be alright, right? It only makes 4. Ugh. This requires 4 to make 8 seeds. At least it's better that way. The ratio is good. Alright, so this is our pattern, right? We're going to have to... No, it's not quite our pattern. This should be like this. Alright, this is our pattern, right? And then stone wool and sand come in right here, and then nothing comes right here, and then we get seeds, and then I'll bring the gases in. Alright, let's clone this many times. And then we're going to have to do something about the weirdo connections I have right here. It has to be like this. We have to do a clean one. Is this correct? No, this is correct. Yeah. Oh, nice, tech. We have gotten rayon. What's this wonderful world? I can make carbonyl sulfide versus sulfur and coal and propene. Easy peasy, except that's a lot of sulfur. And I take that and a whole bunch of other stuff, some of which I have, and I get rayon out of it. That's not a terrible recipe, except for the sulfuric acid. That has to be on my list after I'm done being a monster rancher. I have to go and really hammer sulfuric acid, because I'm going to have to like triple production at least. Anyway, we live for art. Art is what we yearn for. What's the next military? No. Projectile damage upgrade. Damage. Projectile damage 4. Why is it only showing me these when this exists? Projectile damage 3, projectile damage 4. Why are you only showing me these two? Anyway, there's another one coming on the next tech tier. That's just another 20%, unfortunately. Alright, just checking. Oh, anyway, we had to do art. Artillery, which means next up is ethylene, which we will get ethylene glycol, ethylene chlorohydrin, chloroethanol, ethylene, iron oxide and methane makes ethylene. That is a very profitable reaction right there. And silver, chlorine, and water, and ethylene makes ethylene chlorohydrin, ethylene... I don't know. Yotoi aloe fruit makes ethylene. That's probably what we're doing, right? Because it's renewable. Whereas we don't have a whole lot of BTX laying around. We just have a dribble and we burn it. So this is primary production right here, because you can just grow more fruit. So, alright. So that's where we get ethylene. Oh, we can get it from methane too. There's many ways to make... I like that. I like it when there's many ways to make it. So this is probably preferred right here, because we are just vomiting out methane right now, and we need the next level in order to do that profitably, I bet. So we make ethylene chlorohydrin and chloroethanol. And then chloroethanol makes ethylene glycol, which is probably just a step on the way to other things. So, great. Research that. Go and do. Progress being made. This need not exist. This needs not exist. That needs not exist. This does need to exist. Yeah, I guess we are doing it like this then. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is set up for success right now. If this can't fulfill our dreams, nothing can. It's right there. It's going to be a big plantation. We'll just do. Oh, they're coming ever closer. They're expanding ever closer. Yeah. I mean, we can lose that entire emplacement. It doesn't matter. It has served its purpose. Look at this. Look at this cute little turret. It's here with its old bullets. The speed of destruction kind of feels like a worm here. You know? Maybe they're out of bullets. That's also a possibility. Alright, how many we laid down? This is 10? We gotta do 10 more. Big plantation. We have to do something about this line, the geothermal line. That's not a problem. So, hopefully this puts the Arum problem just to bed forever. And I no longer have to care about it even a little bit. So that speed bump's just going to get wiped. I'm irritated by the noise, but not anything else. How about that? I wish the noise would stop. If it was just quieter about ripping apart my stuff, I would maybe not notice it. Okay. Fortunately, this is but 1/2 of the problem when it comes to dealing with Arums, because I have to deal with the residual gas now. And I believed I was taking a path to burn it into gasoline. And burning it is definitely the wrong adjective right there. So this is kind of in my way. So you're going to get redirected north. Oh, and I'm going to need to go get even more pipe. I'm using a lot of pipe. And I'm using even more right here. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to go take care of that problem. Off my walkway. Done. And this stuff just goes away. This gets bomb thrown at it, bomb thrown at it. Nice. How many more do I have? It's 3 more tiers. Big plantation. And it's only half the size that one greenhouse supports, if I did my math right, which is, you know, questionable. And if I did it wrong, there's room to rework things and add a couple more. Alright, I gotta go get more pipe. It is a huge shame. But I'm used to shame. Trust me, I've been here before. So, just to reiterate the goals. The tabs currently open in our head. We will put in Arum, then we will start putting in residual gas processing. We'll put in a whole facility for that. It will turn into gasoline, and this will be considered waste gasoline. So I'll have to remember that. Then, trits. There's no way I'm getting to trits today, but it's possible I could begin shopping if everything goes super duper smoothly from here on out, but who's counting on such a foolish, low probability thing? Almost like me navigating correctly through my factory. Just isn't gonna happen. Just not on the cards. Here we have continual failure. Let's look at it. Let's be disappointed. Just look at it with disappointment in our face. I'd love to get that started today. You know, actual production of tier 2 mushrooms. But also doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Bam. We have a line. You guys need to go away. Oh, look at this. Nice emplacement. Whoever put you in there really cared about defense. Come with me now. You're done. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one more after this? Yeah. Alright. Almost done. And then we will get this kicked off. I don't think we're short of anything. Oh, we also have to get it wired up, so let's not be too smug about everything. Okay. This should be all of the Arum factories. And later on, well, later on this is probably used for nothing. Let's not think too hard about this, because again, total factory rebuild coming. But that is a ways off. So good, right? It's time to summon a dinosaur, I think. I cast Summon Dinosaur. Factorio Engineer is flat out awesome. I cast Summon Dinosaur. Dinosaur needs to get stone, wool, and sand, right? I'm not sure where the proper place to get sand is. Go to this snack bar, store food. And then we have stone wool, and the stone wool. What's our ratios right here? We need 1 to 5 sand. So I guess at the stone wool depot, you are to, until caravan has stone wool. Right there, in quantity 500. 600? 600. Then you gotta go over to the sand land. Maybe this is inefficient paddling. Do I have a good sand depot? This is pure sand, right? And there's nothing in it. And there's nothing on any of those belts. That undoubtedly requires my attention. We have a sand caravans area, right? We have a sand drop-off right there. Which means, do we have a sand pickup right there? Yes. And they stack 100 high, if I recall. So I want you to go get, until caravan has sand, quantity 2200. And I want you to come here. And I want you to circuit condition until target. Till target. Circuit condition is, of course, comparator equals go. Stone, wool, wool, and then sand. Not pure sand. Pure sand won't work. 2,500. Alright. Let me give you a nibble to get you on your way. Now, off you go. Right, so. Here we have, right there, and right there. You are team stone wool. You are team sand. Bam. Bam. Alright, good. So right here is stone wool. And here is sand. Done. Alright, you are now wired up and ready. I need to short circuit this. So now you are only ready. We need you to go exactly 1 pulse. There you go. So these two come with me. Oh, you only need 4 of them. Nice. So that makes our starter seeds. That makes 8 seeds. We don't need that many. Alright, this will come. This will go at 0.3 speed. Oh, this is going to end up going super duper slow, isn't it? Oh, and I don't want you getting seeds. How about, just for right now, move that over by 1. Take those seeds, go right there. Alright, so good. Now what we want to do is hook up the stuff. So obviously first, most important is water. You should be able to just come over here and find a water line, right? Right by a lake. How can we not have water? There is water, it goes nowhere. I accept this. I often feel like I'm going nowhere. Oh, and I don't want it to go on the that rail like that. So we go down like this instead. And unfortunately, this is not going to work out like I want. So we are going to have to improvise. Improvisation looks like this. Oh, and it can't. It goes straight into the methane. Oh, man. Curse is real. Okay. Now we have water going over. Cannot wait until liquid caravans. Bam, bam. Water in. Alright, so step the first accomplished. Surprisingly little water. Why did it take so slow? Just so much demand? Alright, anyway. I guess we have to clip this right here. Don't have to, but we should. Coal gas. Second problem. I believe coal gas is readily available up here. I spotted it while I was panicking over methane. Yeah, coal gas right here. And let's just trace this line around. Yeah, this is its furthest extent. So I guess I just drag it over right here since it looks so nice and tidy. I don't like how this coal line is getting shorter. This entire area I'm in right now needs to be abandoned and remade. As you can see, it was not well thought out on any level because I did not know what I was dealing with. Now that I know slightly more, ever so slightly more, I am full of bad ideas. There we go. Now here we will get coal gas in. Leap over all this. Uh-oh. Oh, these pipes are so good. These pipes change the game. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to meet clean. Yeah, we'll handle it like this, I suppose. Okay, coal gas. Coal gas in it. Let's see if it actually makes it in. Oh. Oh, sand stacks to 200 high. I did not realize that. But, yeah, it's a lot. Straight a lot. So you should have everything you need to get started right now. And the only problem is now the residual gas. Yep, there we go. It's going to take forever, though. Now the problem is you're going to make 4. And over here, 4 is needed to make the seeds. So I guess we just leave it alone, right? And we come back later when it's full of seeds, and then we start harvesting half of the flowers and expanding production. Sound about right? Here. Just go all the way around. Just everybody gets what they need. The only thing people are missing are seeds now. Well, it would even be better if I did both of these. It would be faster, but it doesn't actually matter. Alright, so let's get rid of some of this military stuff I picked up. Bam. And, alright. Goal accomplished. Finally set up Cadaveric Arums. It's going. Let's go look at our moondrops, and then let's talk about processing residual gas, which we will do right here. Residual gas must leave the system. Oh, failure. Failure. Again with the failure. I supply you with so much fertilizer, and look what you do. Here, let's go get it more. Moondrops. Are moondrops actually passing through? They are. Nice. Steal them off the dinosaur. That's just supplement for cotton guts, right? So we're depriving the mice of their mushrooms by doing this. I don't feel that bad. Alright, this should be more than enough in order to eventually get a success. And alright, so let's start talking about our friend residual. Okay, let's just confirm again. Residual gas cannot just be burned. I would love to just light this on fire, but I can't. Residual gas, which we get from making Cadaveric Arum. It's always 35. So it's always just a waste product in a small amount. I wonder why this is. Anyway, we would love to just to turn it into syngas. It'd be super easy, but we don't have that recipe. We can void it, but we don't want to do this. This would be by far the easiest way to do this, but that's not within the ethos of the hard mod. Hard mod says never void. Like, that's what it should say anyway. So we're just going to be playing like that. So we have to do this. We need to get chromite sand, which we can go get, and residual gas to make olefins. Wonderful. So let's start with a gas refinery. Do I have one of you? Gas refine. No, I don't have one already. Maybe we get 2 of these. It's overbuild, right? Small parts. That's what I'm doing. How are you doing, Coralexes? Stop in and look at you. No one's. We're just full up on milk. Bottleneck is milk. Is not milk production. Bottleneck is milk processing. How you doing, Augs? Everything looks just fine right here. Everything's just fine. I bypass small parts. Look, this entire area, not this entire area. Well, kinda, since this is cellulose production, it's obsoleted by the main cellulose production, you know, right here. This can go, and this entire area here just makes gearboxes for my personal use, but I've reproduced it everywhere, so this can all get picked up and reused. But that's something that's only going to happen if I'm really strapped for space. So what was it? Gas refine? Oh, and I need actual iron. It's unfortunate. Very well, we will go shopping. Right there. Bam, 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 bam. Gas refine. Can only make one? Ugly. Go get steel. ugly again, because I have to run the other way. Alright, I will make it somehow. I will somehow make it to get up here to grab this steel. Gas refine. There. Alright, so with this, we will refine gas. Residual gas. And we turn it into olefins. And just to double check, olefins cannot be burned. Oh, sad. I suppose burning it for steam is kind of like voiding, and I'm not doing things entirely properly. Maybe I can fix that at some point. So residual gas gets taken and turned into olefins. Olefins now have to become something else. Organic solvents, an okay idea, but it's dependent on bone meal, which might not be available. This is okay, but it gives me two products I have to deal with after that. This I can burn. This I don't know what I do with. So this is what I want. Olefins plus light oil plus hydrogen, which I've got, turns into gasoline. And there's a strong pull on this. So we're going to want a fluid separator. Fluid sep. Oh no. Duralumin. Isn't that this whole line right here? Why am I seeing two versions of this line right here? Weird. Oh, I picked up way too much. Now it says glass and iron. We're gonna do two of them again. That's fine. Everything is okay. Bam bam. Go get some more iron. Fluid sep. Alright. But, you might say, how are you going to do this? Gasoline. How are you going to do this, you say, when you require light oil and you have it not? Alright, that's a good question. Nichrome and syngas. This makes light oil and olefins, and we need a cooling tower. Oh, what is this in? Bioreactor, I bet? Take a look. Light oil. No, 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 no. Yes. FTS. Oh, I've been carrying one of these around forever. Alright, got it. Now we need a cooling tower. Alright. I think we have everything we need to set this up. So, let's go set this up. Let's go look at Grodd. Just have to go look at it. It's had some time to run. Let's see if all is still well down in Groddland. Oh, we're getting dried Grodd now. Nice. We are full up. Yeah, everything is great. Are we all chugging along? Yeah, we can all vent. We're all getting all our nutrients. Everything going good. Nice. Everything just backed up. Dinosaur doing its job. This is a good system right here. I built well. Now, it's time to extend that up to the Arum land. No, not this way. Oh, I have to build another walkway. I should do that now, while it's on my mind. So we need a walkway that goes underneath this, right here. Good. It goes all the way over. Bam. Nice. The world is a more organized place. And more organized means more better. Fetch me those rocks. Thank you. Alright, so how are we doing? You look like you have done 1 unit of production. Looks like we have exactly 35 residual gas in. There are no problems. Good. Allow it to keep going. So now, right here is where we do the gas processing. Right in line here. So we need a gas refinery right here, I think. We're going to be doing 2 of these. We're going to need chromite sand, and we're going to need nichrome. This is real simple. That's great to see. Alright, we're just going to lay this out like so. We're going to peek up here. Oh, no winter yet. Oh, flashbacks of the trees. Alright, so now we need to make light oil. Light oil is done in an FTS reactor. Ooh. I don't even know what that stands for. So you make light oil. Okay. And you must underflow. No. Well, wait. I don't know how to handle this. Because if I just let it run, right? This is unlimited, and this is unlimited, and that is unlimited. So it's going to just start spewing this out over and over. So let's take the other thing. What was the other one? Fluid sep. Which I guess has to happen here. Calls into question many things. Well, this is going to go away soon, so it won't look quite so crowded. Oh, I also have to get Nextlit. Alright, so... Oh, you just have to go snatch the entire thing of Duralumin, huh? Here, put that back, put that back. Okay, nice. So... hydrogen is in excess, basically, kinda, sorta. Light oil will also be in excess. So this needs 300 olefins. If I just let this go over and over and over and over again, it will eventually jam because it makes too much light oil, right? Right? Is that correct? Yes. It'll takes 200 to 300. Oh, wait. 300 olefins, 200 light oil. And this produces 300 light oil and half of that. So this will jam on too much light oil, and then it will stop moving. And it will not move again until something vents the light oil. The thing that vents the light oil will be that this produces additional olefins. All right, so we need chromite sand, we need nichrome, and we need Nextlit. And so we're just going to have probably like right here. We will put in our caravanserai, just like right there. And then we'll just work this up somehow. All right, so how to make this happen? I can just let this run forever. Kind of wanna. So many gases. Kind of want to do this, right? Kind of want to do this, right? Does that count? It'd be better like this. It'd be better like that. And then be cute. Put this here. So this and this will feed into a common line we'll establish somewhere. Okay, I guess. Then this will be right here. I don't know if this is possible because so many outlets like this, so it kind of has to be like this. And then move it up some. Just remember, this is going away. This crowding will not be forever. Yeah, we're not getting lucky on this one, it looks like. We're at 132 products finished and no hit. I suppose can't really get that upset about it, given my absurd luck in other areas. Right, so this will eventually jam on light oil, and then we'll need additional olefins to come in and save it. Okay, let's wire this up. This is, the olefins will come from right here. All right, so this can all be moved down, right? Yeah, this can be moved down a lot. So pick all this up. This big space right here doesn't need to exist. Oh, except for 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have to put some belts in. So don't forget that, because we need nichrome in right here. So that goes right here. Just to remind me. No, Nextlet in comes in right here. We'll figure that out in a second. So this will output. This is still too far up. Chromite, no, this is perfect. Chromite sand right there. And then, no, wait, should move up one. Yeah, chromite sand right there. Nichrome right there. And then Nextlet, like so. Right? And we're going to have to actually go and see if we have all these materials ready to be caravanned. I'm not sure I could point to where chromite sand is. I know where Nextlet is. Alright, so residual gas will come in from the bottom. Here, let's hook that up right now. As we know exactly where it is. We can just do this, right? By the same way we got coal gas over there. F5, Dino Bodhi. Oh. Maybe we can't, and that's exactly the wrong line. Maybe one step over and it was possible. Right there it is not possible. It's okay. I'll get it working. So down again. Bam, bam. Use the space. And this right here. Oh, we have to put a speed bump on the walkway. That sucks. I mean, I guess we don't have to. I guess we're gonna not do that. We're gonna do something ugly instead. But whoop, whoop, whoop. All right, how much we got? 3 full cycles, or 2 full cycles, excuse me. We're not quite at the way we can start harvesting more rums. Yeah, not yet. Alright, just let it build up. Everything's fine. Beautiful. Alright, so now we need... Oh, this problem. Where is my cooling tower? Right there. Let me just handle this directly. Then we will just pump in a little water from right there. We've all seen this pattern before, right? Good enough. Don't let it overpressurize. So it's got 2,000. Okay, we need to put a little more in there. We want 2 runs. Okay, we good now? Okay, we're kind of over good, unfortunately. Let's just kind of clean that up like so. 4,000 water in. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Great. Catalytic water in place takes care of that and that. Now we need syngas in, which is unfortunate, but will be managed. Bam, bam. Still haven't done it. At least the attempts are fast. Oh, again. Again blew it. Of course, hydrogen has to come out right here. And we have a hydrogen line just north, because we're feeding it right there. And I'd rather not use that specific spur, but something very like it, right? Okay. Oh. Why you know? Okay. Right there. Done. Now I have hydrogen in. Now I have to find syngas, which is actually going to be a little bit of a problem, right? Because I don't think there's any syngas on this side of the factory. Whenever I had to power anything at all, I'd use methane, which is a decent power-dense gas. Carried me on glass production for a long time. But those times are gone. Now those times are gone. Now those days have gone. So do I have any syngas over here? I'm not barreling it over, that's for sure. God, I wish I had. Here's gasoline. Now the problem is, I might not be able to vent the gasoline. Because this is right now. Yeah, you're doing good work. I have to check down what is making gasoline and making sure I don't have primary production anywhere feeding into the system, because now I have waste production in. Anyway, I got distracted. There is refined syngas, which will not work for this recipe. Refined syngas? No, absolutely not. Why do I have acetylene overflowing again? That's a real good question. Why? Because I have acetylene overflowing into an acetylene burner. Why? Why? Why would I ever want to vent acetylene? It might have been tied to saline water production a while ago, but that got shut down. Right now, acetylene is primary production. Like, I don't need the slaked lime. I don't need the calcium. That's not even tied to it. The calcium carbide the slaked lime just goes in there. What? Again, I am amazed and befuddled by what I see, and the fact that it only hits me that the factory is misconfigured like a good hour after I saw it. You know? Because I passed the acetylene vent earlier. I was going, oh, that's what that happens there. That's interesting. And then just kind of walked away. You know, thought entered brain, thought exited brain. But if I had, engaged my cortex at any point, I would go, wait a second, isn't this terrible? Yeah, it's overflowing and being burned. Irk. How about you don't? How about you just don't? I mean, admittedly, this is going to give me a little less steam, but it's also going to... Oh, did I need to do that to pull on coke? Ooh, is that why I did it? I need a pull on coke. Ooh. Because maybe I wasn't able to make coke oven gas and hot air jammed up because there was no pull on coke. Ooh, was past me smart or was past me dumb? Someone needs to figure that out. Yeah, I'm gonna need... I have so much coke oven gas. We're gonna let this ride for right now. Because there should be less of a pull on coke now in general. Oh, what's going on? Oh, what are you doing? How did you get coarse fraction here? This is not allowed. How? Where are you going? Okay, so wait. Why did I let him go? He's going for food. He's going for food. I know where dinosaurs go. They go for food. He's coming over here. Alright, so here I am, just in my factory. Yeah, you come with me. We're gonna examine you in detail, my friend. Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. Problems need to be solved one at a time. I have just flipped open many tabs and I must adjust them. First off, we need to clean this off so that biomass gets vented. It's very important to have a biomass vent for the waste biomass. Second, we need to get rid of that. Now we have a ton of coarse fraction we have to get rid of. We have the dinosaur. We have confiscated the dinosaur. There is coarse fraction finding its way into the biomass hopper. And so the dinosaur, who is just doing his job, picked all of that up and took it away. Okay. So, where is this terrible thing happening? Right here. How do you get coarse fraction in you? Because I am dumb. Oh, how I am dumb. Okay, calmness. In the spirit of calmness, we shall proceed. Alright, so I moved the splitter back, but I didn't really realize that all these hands were still here. So now stuff, and this being the last stop for all of this. Okay, calm. We like being calm. Calm is very important. So we are full up on coarse aggregate, and we will be until the end of time. So this being a coarse aggregate generator right here, this stops. But as a side effect, we've also stopped with the biomass, so this is stopped, and so happy face. All right, flop that dinosaur back out. Your job is to come here, fill cargo. Do that thing. And then you take this biomass to be burned. Alright. This leaves me with a lot, and I mean a lot of coarse aggregate which needs to be dealt with. Sand goes right there. Limestone goes right there. A box goes right here. And we just vent the coarse aggregate. Okay. This is good. Alright, so now pure sand is starting up again because the biomass is trickling up. Man, this is a good puzzle. This recipe right here, which is so efficient but creates 4 things and you have to balance them. Like, I'm sure smarter people than me, or at least more organized / more disciplined people than me, have no problem with this situation. But I am struggling in a way that is at least halfway pleasant, so let's not complain. Alright. Situation. Okay. What was I doing? I was hooking up the residual gas maker. I need to put my eyes on nichrome, chromite sand, and nexolite for the next dino. So chromite sand, really easy, it's right here. Great. Nichrome is nickel chromium. I mean, it takes a genius level intellect to be able to perceive the truth of the situation right there. But I think it's nickel chromium, and we are not making it here. We are making it as part of this process down here, right? Nickel chromium, nichrome. And so we do not have a caravanserai for it, which is tragic. Anyway, we will resolve this issue right now. Right here. Then you go right here. I want you to output priority to the right. Everyone else come right there. Get in, join the party. Okay. I need some nichrome, so just pick it up. Alright. Alright, be calm. Be calm. How long does this take? It just drinks chromium. Wow. Chromium production is probably going to get overwhelmed by that addition. Because we are already on edge because of making so much tin chromium. So this is going to lead to problems in a couple hours, so I should just kind of put a pin in that and try to come back to it, but we all know I'm going to forget. So great job. Already ahead of the game. Know thyself is like the waypoint on the way to defeating others. I think that's what Sun Tzu said. Something like that. Alright, so we have so many seeds that they're backing up. We need to just let this continue to churn. We need a whole bunch of seeds, and then we start skimming off arums and getting other ones online. And that increases seed production, then we turn it off, turn it on again, turn it off, turn it on again. So on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Still no victory. Why do you deny me victory, oh Zeus? Okay. So, proportions. We need nexolite plate in quantity 2. This is all just catalytic stuff. Nichrome quantity 2, chromite sand in quantity 2. Alright, so just a dinosaur that does light shopping. First off, go to the snack bar, store food. And then the nichrome is right there. I want you to get till caravan has nichrome in quantity 500, I guess. And I want you to come. We need chromite sand and we need nexolite. Nexolite's over. Is it here? Is it here? It's 10. What is that? What is that? Now that's rare earth. That's aluminum. What are you? What is the... Am I having a stroke? That's molybdenum. That's molybdenum. That's what's going on. That's why I don't recognize it. It's useless for the moment. Molybdenum processing right there. And this is nexolite and the other thing, right? No. Niobium. That's niobium. Nexolite's this one then, right? Oh, and there is no caravanserai for it? Well, why didn't I do that a long time ago? before I had to run all the way back and forth. What's wrong with me? Of the many things wrong with me, what are we seeing today? Alright, so let's go. Let's go. We can fix this. We can fix this. And then we'll get the Arum system working, and it will be just in time to call this episode at a proper place. Oh, this is no good. I got juked around too much. Maybe jinked, my friends. Oh no, it's dead on. Nice. I have to go get my hands. Alright, next plate. Oh really? Seriously? 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 You guys just can't handle it? I guess I have to watch that. Alright. Yeah, as per usual. Dino, flop you out. Wait, put 2 down. Uh-oh. Wrong dino. This dino. Alright, now I want you to come here until Caravan has Nexlet. Nexlet plate. In quantity 500 again. There, we're just doing this barbarian style. Then I want you to come to chromite sand, right? Until Caravan has chromite sand. Quantity 500. And then I want you to go all the way over to the place we just made, right there. And then we have circuit condition, till target, and finally until target. Circuit condition is obviously comparator equals go, then chromite sand, then nichrome, then Nexilet plate. There you go. Quantity 400, 400, 400. There. That is good. We have filled out the form yet again. Go and do it, Mr. Dinosaur. Expect great things of you. Hopefully the dinosaurs aren't caught up on that building. I gotta put that potato back. That seaweed isle, it's never gonna get used. But overall, things are good? Question mark? Saline water's got a lot of pressure in it. That means we're definitely full up on seaweed. Which means we're still full up on fertilizer, which means that was a great success right there. Now we need more grabby hands. Bam, bam, bam. And we'll stop in and look at Arums yet again. Take that, please. How we doing? Backed up. A few more cycles, and I switch over to harvesting mode. And we will just proceed like that for however long we need. Alright, so now, what I want is to put nichrome on this belt. Whitelist nichrome. Bam, bam. Then I want you to put chromite sand. Chromite sand on this belt. Then up. And you need to do up. Okay, great. Which leaves only Nexilet plate right here. Nexilet plate. Bam, bam. Alright, let's light this up. Done. Alright, so now you are definitely calling for delivery. It shall be along shortly. Alright, so where is the rest of this? Alright, so there you've got that. All this stuff is coming. We still need syngas. Syngas is our last piece, right? Yeah. There is no huge rush here. So syngas. And then we get to rest. And then finally, the voices will leave me alone for a time. So syngas is unfortunately not easy to get over here. Probably gonna have to draw it through this area. Gasoline definitely has to come through this area. I see no syngas. Well, maybe deal with gasoline first, since it is right here. There's no need to run away from the solution that's in front of me. Sometimes you just have to accept success. Though, I mean, this is one wonky idea of success. Okay, right here. Alright, how are we doing? Everything okay here? Just assume everything's alright, I suppose. Yeah, we're making excess moon drops. A lot of attacks today. Now, is this a line? What is open? Yes. How pleasant. Pleasantitude. Increased by 1. Great. 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 And where is our final out? Oh, it could be anywhere. Guess. Let's kind of do this. We have a problem. We meet exactly at the power pole. Great job. Really fantastic work. Alright, so that is primary gasoline. It needs to be, like, technically speaking, I should have an overflow that burns gasoline at this point. It turns into steam. Probably should do that. However, not gonna. Not until it jams up in a real way, a way that is a real problem. Because I have so much pull on gasoline already, so it shouldn't be an issue, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, what is an issue right now is syngas. We used to have a syngas line in city center right here, right? At the old syngas maker. Cold, I know. Hard working dyno. We used to have a syngas maker here. I guess no longer exists. It's kind of a shame, eh? Alright. We need to get syngas up here. Could I drag it down up from all the way this way? It may actually be shorter. So it'll go through a cleaner area, that's for sure. I make syngas over here. This is intriguing. It's going to have to be dealt with. Power is at a low ebb. That's all raw coal related. It's going to have to be dealt with. Alright, so here we have syngas. It all goes this way and this way. So I guess we have to go south all the way to the Logi Science making area. Let's see if we can drag it back up. That's not exactly what one would call great. But it may be what needs to happen, okay? Yeah, so here we have syngas. We need to get it up here. That is not a happy proposition. Oh, we have to use it for borax, right? Use syngas to mine borax. Okay. So this is a little better. Not what I'd call super a lot better, but better. So we have syngas right here. Maybe that is what we need. We're not terribly far off right here. I don't think we're going to get anything better. Yeah. Alright. Let's start running the line from there. Trying to head over to the left-hand bus and then link in and then come back. So, borax, where are you? This way. This should be the last piece we need. Now imagine if I just had a fluid caravan, just be able to just do it. Oh, unfortunately this doesn't work from here anymore. Which means that doesn't work, means we have to come north. Imagine not having to deal with this tangle. Imagine being able to order it just like I order materials using dinosaur. Isn't that such a better world? Spoiler, yes. Yes. Absolutely yes. Alright, Sue. Where is a good line? Just try to come up right here. So long as I don't do exactly this line right here. Which I won't. Okay. So, spaghetti grows. Spaghetti deepens. That's okay. We love spaghetti. This is why one should play Factorio. The joy of the mess, and eventually the joy of having it all straightened out for once. Alright, so we have made it. Right now we have syngas over there. Where is our dinosaur? I ask you, where is my dinosaur? I bet you he is trying to get the 500 nichrome. Alright, so there we go. There we go. Residual gas processing is online. Oh, you need some hands in. As without that, you will have trouble getting the material that you need. Alright, so now we have to shag that dino. And let's take a look at moon. Oh, failure again. With 198 attempts. Come on, guys. You gotta be. I wanted to get this set up today, but I guess I don't have time, so. I mean, I could go for a 3-hour episode, or I could just call it here and then go take a nap. Nap sounds fantastic right now. So I'm probably going to go do that. So what was the order I sent it? Nichrome first, then Nexlit, then chrome sand. Of those, chrome sand should just be trivial, right? And nichrome should be the big problem. Yeah, look at this. Worried that this is not enough. I'm going to have to increase chromium. Chromium, copper, and... Oh, that's the telephone line guy. I wonder why he's actually doing that. Oh, he's probably on a pickup, not on a drop-off. Yeah, he's trying to get more nichrome. He almost has enough, too. So this is not necessary anymore. So I can just do this. Make sure I have one solid block. Alright, I freed him. And that will help. So let's just follow Mr. Dino. As he heads over to go get Nexlet plate. And how are we doing on Nexlet plate storage? Because we're trying to make it as... Oh, we're doing real good. In fact, we may have to start being concerned about primary Nexlet production at some point, which means that the day of the Digosaurus may be coming again. Alright, he's going to chromite sand, and I have absolute confidence he'll be able to get the chromite sand. So we're going to loop all the way back to Moondrops, and then we're just going to go brain dead for a couple minutes rather. And we're going to wait for him to complete his journey, and then once that journey is complete, that will be the end of the episode. We'll be ending it on a high note. We have completely set up Cadaveric Arums, finally, alongside residual gas processing, which is absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I can vent that gasoline properly, or else I have to rework the system. Not really looking forward to that, but if it's, producing that much gasoline, there's a limit to how mad I can be. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to start snatching half these guys. Yeah, just do this. There. And so that should have the ability to snag 2, right? And that still uses up half the seeds, but we've got seed. We are not bound on seeds right now, and this will allow me to expand production. So, good. That's coming. And then, worst case scenario, it does destroy all the seeds and turns it all into Arums. And then I have to rebuild the seed inventory. And even in that situation, I still end up with a bunch of excess Arums to populate the system. So it's not exactly what you would call a run-losing situation. It's more and here he is. Okay, excellent. Make deliveries, sir. Thank you, and thank you. All the catalysts right here. You got what you need, and you're actually going to run, right? Yeah, so we're going to get rid of this residual gas, and we're going to make olefins. And you're going to run and run and run, and eventually you are going to get so stuffed up on light oil that you can't run anymore. We need another, I don't know. Maybe we need another one. Where's the light oil? Why is it not coming in? Ooh. Because I have sabotaged myself. Did I move this at some point? Because it's not lining up anymore. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. Well, we'll figure this out. All you guys move over by exactly 1. There you go. And if this ruins something, I accept it. I will be ruined. It'll ruin my inventory for sure. I have to pay more attention to that. Alright, so now you need water. Oh, it just took all of the water away. It sucks. It's probably too much water in the system. Are you going to be able to vent? Yes. Alright, so that's enough water in the system. Okay. Alright, good. Now you line up. Now you get the olefins in. And that leaves the light oil if I did not set up correctly, because something was off. Don't know what. Alright, so now you are making gasoline. It's hard to vent, but it can be vented. And we should be building up light oil in the system. In this phase, this runs with itself until it needs excess olefins. See, we're olefin limited right now. Light oil is building up, and eventually it won't be able to vent, and it can be treated as just a light oil generator right there. So good. This is a little excessive, this building. This is okay. This is a lot of excessive. I don't know if I approve of this building. This art style doesn't seem to mesh with everything else that's in play. Like, why the neon purple lights, you know? Alright, so we cannot vent, and so we are now dependent on this to supply the additional olefins necessary to move this, to consume the light oil. Yeah, see, then it worked. It's hard to vent this. That sucks. Alright, so good. Everything is working as I required. So, fantastic. We have built a new wing of the factory, and things are going great, right? I only snagged one. That's fine too. But this is only going to go half speed. That's horrible, because it's... yeah, this is going to be horrible. I'll have to revisit this many times to get this going. Like, there's no way I can use these for sulfuric acid production for a very long time. But still, it's good. One step forward. We'll have, in many hours, we will have seeds and we will have arums for reasons. We're just going to say for reasons quite not quite grasped, which may be important. All right, we have to talk about what's happening next episode. Next episode, it's going to be trits, right? Trits. And we have the base trits, so we'll have to also queue up muckmoos, but that's a fine thing to do. Here, let's get rid of this potato plantation while I'm over here next to Seaweed Isle, and I have a couple brain cells in my skull. So, potato plantation, you're not going to be used for a long time. Right there. Remarkably little waste this entire run. Just remarkably little waste. A lot of this is laziness. I've definitely been following the philosophy of recycle everything. Alright. I believe that should be time to wrap. We will briefly look into my future. Now let's glance at science. Because we are bottlenecked on automation science right now. Yeah. And that's all bricks. That's fine. I can get more bricks at any time. Bricks. Stone brick. Oh, never mind. This recipe, what I can run, because I have a giant rich clay generator right now, and sand I can get in bulk. Maybe not quite the bulk I need, but then I can get more. I can get more. That's not happening. That's not happening. This is the recipe. So I can make a better brick maker at basically any time. There's just no rush right now. On the other side of muckmoos, there will be sulfuric acid, and the other side of sulfuric acid, then it's going to be time to start chem science. So we have to start getting more of whatever the hell these things are. I don't know what will be available. Once I have muckmoos, I'll check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 components done. It's time to start checking all these off. But that is very far away. That is not a problem for right now. You haven't finished? Not even one? Alright. We will look at Moondrop's Mach 2 one more time. And we will curse the gods that keep success from us. Yeah, look, still hasn't done it. Still hasn't done it, have ya? Still just pissing about. Nope. With 222 goes, and it still isn't actually producing anything worthwhile. Alright, I'm done. Good episode. Next time, Trits. Alright, bye-bye. 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 Oh, press button.